Success is a journey, not a destination. We become what we think about. What you shall sow, you shall reap. Greetings to all of you. I'm Paul. I'm a soft skill trainer. I wouldn't wish to blow my own trumpet about my past and about my experience and about my achievements. Today, let's quickly get into some of the important tips that you can learn in communication skills. I think all of you are quite excited to learn some of the tips, to speak in English. Am I correct? Would you like to know some of the tips? Are you interested about it? Yes? No? Okay, that's great. So what we're going to do is we're just going to quickly just get into this demo session. Okay. During this session, I want to give you 10 different tips which you can start using before you could join our course. And while I'm explaining this, in this session, I'm going to help you to understand how this course is going to be. And I hope you are going to enjoy the session. Shall we get inside now? Are you ready? Then what you do is, small request to all of you, please take a pen and paper handy. That's amazing. Those who have not taken, I want you to go right now and get it. I really appreciate that. I hope that everybody's with your pen and paper. Okay, 10 tips to speak in English. The first question to all of you, before we start learning the tips, I want to just ask you this question. Are you ready to answer? Okay, what's that? Why do you want to learn English? You might be wondering, that be a stupid question to ask now. Yes, all of us are master degree holders, some of us are degree holders, yes, and still I'm unable to speak English. And why should I learn English now? Can you just write down that answer in your book, please? Anything, it could be anything. You want to develop your communication skills. English is an international language, so I want to learn English, all right? You can just write down anything. I'm waiting. Okay, I hope that you have written your answer. Now it's a time for you. I want you to fire that question towards me. Why should I learn English? Why do you want to learn English? Okay, I heard that question now. What would be my answer? My answer is very simple. I want to learn English because I love English. This is not because it is an international language, or it is not because I'm going to learn this language and earn, learn and earn, Learn, learn, and immediately I can start earning. It's not because of that, but I enjoy speaking in English. Are you one of those? It is not because it's going to get me a settlement in life, but which is going to help me to communicate with all kinds of people in life. And I love English. I enjoy speaking in English. Are you one of those? Then just say yes along with me. Thank you so much. So if anybody asks you, why should I take up the English course now? Because I love English. The moment you say I love English, there is no other, question for you. Because there is no question of why. Why should you learn? Because you love it. And nobody can question that. Great. And when you love something, you would love to spend time for that. So let me ask you this question. Which is your favorite breakfast? Come on, answer to me now. Oh, great. So I just heard it. Idli, vada, dosa, whatever it is. Okay. If I give you that something which you hate to have, will you accept it? Yes, you might say yes to me because I'm offering for the first time. What about the second time? What about the third time? You would say no to that, isn't it? Just like that, okay? If you love something, if I give you the favorite dish of yours, definitely you would love to have it. So, I want all of you to start loving English. Love English, automatically you will start speaking in English. So, that would be my tip number one. Let's go to the second tips for you. Okay, what will you do to speak English fluently? And the answer is flashed immediately with that: practice, practice, practice. So the thought process is that I want to learn English, and the finishing thing is that I'm going to speak excellent, fluent English. There is something in the middle. What's that? Abhyas. The meaning is practice. The more practice you do, the better that you will become. So practice makes a man perfect. I think all of you have understood that. Right? So from today, the moment you start, giving time, giving love towards this language, automatically you'll start spending time for this language. Automatically you're going to speak with your friends. The final one, what's that? The third tips for you. How will you start the conversation? And here, something very interesting. I have a simple activity for you. I am there right in front of you. I want you to do this. Can you talk to me? Can you make me to talk? Okay? Can you converse with me? But one simple instruction for you: you should not ask me any question. Is it possible? Could you try with that? I am there right in front of you. You have to converse with me, without asking a question. Is it possible? If it is yes, how will you do it? If it is no, then you have to give me the reason behind it. Is it possible, my dear friends? Just try it. You can pause this video and just check for yourself. Is that possible to make somebody to talk to you without asking him a question? You may be talking, okay? You may be talking, but as there is a saying, idle mind is a devil's workshop. You may be just talking for yourself, ideally, but nobody will be talking to you. But if you want to make somebody to talk to you, then you have to ask a question to your friend. The more number of questions that you ask, more conversation is going to happen. But what has happened from the past till now is that, we will always start to answer. For example, what's your name? Yes, sir, my name is Paul, or I'm Paul. Where are you from? I'm from Bangalore. Okay, what's your qualification? You start babbling with one by one. But you are only in the answering, stage, but you're not questioning the other person. The one who is questioning, he is able to communicate with people better. So when you stop this questioning skills, automatically you stop speaking as well. So the conversation comes to an end when somebody stops asking questions. So what should I do then? So you need to practice this. You need to put it in your thought first that I'm going to talk. The thought will have to put it into action. The action should become our habit, and the habit will become our life. Let me repeat that. Whatever the thought process that you have, okay, you have to put that into action, and the action will become our habit, and the habit will become our life. Now, it can be positive, it can be a negative attitude in your mind. Anything can be changed, but all of us want to be positive, isn't it? Would you like to be a negative person? No, nobody wants to be, isn't it? So, if you want to change, if you want to alter that attitude, then you just do this. The thought process should be changed first, then the action, then the habit, and also your life will be changed. So long you were having this complex in your mind. What kind of complex? There are two kinds of complex. One is inferiority complex, The second one is superiority complex. Superiority complex, the people, yeah, I know everything. You don't have to tell me. Okay, so they'll be passing the bucks to people. They will be negligent. Okay, they don't care about others because they feel that they can do anything. We're not talking about them. We're talking about another set of people. Okay, they always feel inferior, especially people who have done, their medium of instruction from other languages, the regional languages like, Kannada, Hindi, or other languages that we have, Southern Indian languages like Malayalam, Tamil, okay, or the North Indian languages that we have, Bengali, whatever it is, okay. We always feel negative in front of the people who have learned English through English medium. Now, that process, that inferiority complex should be changed. What should I do now? In my thought, I'm going to say that I can speak English. The thought should become an action. Right now, I'm going to start speaking with the person. And what will happen once I start doing that every day, that becomes my habit, automatically that will become my life. I'm out of this inferiority complex. I can start speaking with the people. But it is not so easy. We need to work on that. So that is why I'm requesting all of you to join this particular course. Once you join this course, I will go from basic to advanced level. From the scratch, we shall go slowly and start enjoying ourselves, to the next level, to the advanced level. And you can speak English fluently just like anybody. So if someone can do it, anybody can do it. Every problem has a solution. Would you like to repeat along with me? Can you try that? Every problem has a solution. Did you repeat that? That's wonderful. So, third important thing that I spoke to you was about how will you start the conversation. I told you ask a question. Now, asking a question, it has two parts for you. Okay, one, you need to make a question. Okay, what kind of question are you going to ask? There are two types of questions. First one, WH questions. So there are more than around 16 to 18 different basic WH questions. What is the WH question? We're going to learn in detail in our course. Okay, in our basic course, we're going to learn the meaning for the WH question. Any word, any question which is starting with WH and H is called as a WH question. So there are so many different questions that we have, which is already displayed, on your screen. What, where, who, when, why, how many, how much, how long, how far, how often, how old, what kind. So if it just goes on, and we need to learn all this basic WH question. I will help you in person for you through online, and we will learn them. Once you learn that, automatically you can start talking to people, because as I told you, the third important tips, ask questions to people. You will be conversing with the people, but you will be asking me, I don't know how to ask question. That's why I'm requesting all of you to just log into the website LIC Academy, right? And there you just register yourself. So definitely I will be there to assist you to start speaking in English. The second set of questions would be yes or no questions. We always, when we are talking, we put raga at the end. For example, if you want to ask somebody whether the person is going to come tomorrow or not, how do you ask in English? You want to know whether the person is going to come or not. How will you ask? I think some of you already answered it, right? But some of us, what we do, South Indians, what they do, you're coming, no. The North Indian would do, you're coming, na. Tell no. Speak no. Come no. Tell na. All Sarigama Padanisa will be there in our language. I'm not trying to put down anybody here, okay? But let's learn the right way of asking question. Yes or no. Okay? Will you come tomorrow? Are you coming tomorrow? Okay? Are you free tomorrow? Are you available tomorrow? The answer would be yes or no. So we have 25 helping verbs in English. I'm going to help you with that. All the 25 helping verbs you're going to tell in just 20 seconds. Would you like to listen to me? So these are the golden words I would say, in my training program. Let me just put across those to you. Isma was where have is that do does did will would shall should can could may might must be dare ought used to will be. Isma was where have is that do does did will would shall should can could may might must be dare ought used to will be. So all the 25 helping verbs I just told it in 20 seconds, less than that. Now these golden words, what are those I told you? Is, am, are, was, were, have, has, had, do, does, did, will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, must, mean, dare, ought to, used to, will be. Now the same thing I want to make sure that everybody learns it and they can just go and correct anybody when they make mistakes. Okay, you're going to become the master of the language when you just join. This 40 hours of course is going to help you with that. So I would again, suggest all of you to quickly log in and just register so that you can learn better. Okay, next important tips for you. What would be that? I want all of you to learn to use the modal verbs to request in English. The problem with us is we don't know how to request. For example, you would like to take a pen from somebody, borrow a pen from somebody. How will you ask? Yes, some of you already told, yes, that's right. So, will you give me that pen, please? Could you give me that pen, please? May I borrow a pen from you, please? Do you mind if I use your pen, please? You have plenty of different, ways of answering. But how are we using that? That's the problem here. So we are going to learn how to request in English. Once we know how to request in English, a language becomes very polite. So you must have seen the native speakers speaking very politely. Yes? How are they able to do that? Because one of the secrets would be they're using the modal verbs in their language. And I will be there to help you to learn them as well. Okay? So the next one. So if you would like to know some of the examples, will, would, shall, should, can, could, may. So how do I, frame these questions? How to ask questions in a particular situation. I'm going to help you with that. All right. All of us, okay, we want to learn the language, but do we do this at all? Because most of our friends, most of the teachers have already given enough tips for us. What was that? Read books, read articles, read newspaper, or read at least some interesting religious book every day in English. But do we do that? That is going to be our next tips to speak in English. So I want all of you to understand, when you read books, automatically your vocabulary is going to improve. And I will be there. There will be a particular session to help you how to read books. Okay, there are two kinds of reading that we're going to learn. Okay, what would be that? So reading has two parts for us. The one is loud reading, and the other one is going to be silent reading. So when I do reading loud, automatically my pronunciation improves. And I'm going to help you how to do that every day in my training session. Every hour, we're going to focus on 4 different skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So you're going to enjoy that, okay? And next important thing that you can do it would be that, watch debate and videos in English. We have plenty of time, but we always tend to watch our regional contents. So we watch and enjoy the movies in our own language. We enjoy the music in our own language. But have you tried any time listening to an English song or watching an English movie or a video with the subtitle? You can watch and you can enjoy the videos and you can learn a lot from that. Okay, that would be your next tips. Okay, so watch some interesting debate which is happening right now. What is the talk of the town? Just find it out and start watching it. Okay, I hope I'm not fast for you. Next, very important tips. Okay, what's that? Right now, we can start doing it. Promote a product in English. My dear friends, you need to understand the entire world, it's filled with marketing. Without marketing, we don't have anything. We need to buy something or we need to sell something. This is what's happening in the world. You just pause this video and just think about it, whether what am I saying is that true or not. Everything is marketing. So right after your college and your whatever the education that you have done, what are you doing right now? We are trying to market ourselves or a different product of the company. If it goes better, automatically that we will be leading our life better. But for all this, we need to have a good communication skills, a skill to promote the product. So we are going to do that. We're going to learn the important skills to promote the products. So when you join any marketing departments or you join to any MNC companies, okay, all of them they need somebody who can sell their products in a better way. Okay, for that reason they take interview. And what is the meaning of interview? Inner view of the person. So during the interview, they will find out whether this person can sell their products, our products properly. If you are there, then you already got your offer letter in your hands. Okay, next one. We will also help you, okay, to learn English, by becoming a customer service associate. Yes, my dear friends. So we need to understand that every company has a customer service, satisfaction. They have to make sure that they achieve this parameter in order to survive in the industry for a long time. So you also should become a customer service associate. This will be another tips that I would like to give it to you. Start visualizing that you are an executive, okay, and you are going to sell something. Probably you think that you are in the KFC or in a Domino's Pizza and you're trying to help a customer who's walking in. So have a kind of demo with yourself. You can have a mutual conversation between you and another friend of yours. Okay, and you can take a demo call on that and try to work mutually and ask a question and answer session with them and practice. Be one person can be a customer service associate, an executive, another person can be a customer. They can play vice versa. Okay, you could change your role and it can play. Find a solution for the problems, and you see that you're going to change your language sooner. Okay, so appreciate, empathize, complaints, okay, apologies, solutions. All this be part of this, and we are going to learn more about them. Okay, that's great. So next important tips for you will be narrate a story in English. Narrating a story will help you to develop your language faster. The problem with all of us is the past tense. The present is fine, the future is also okay, but always the problem with the past. So we need to come out of that, okay? We need to narrate an incident and narrate a story in English. Automatically, you could see that, you will be able to correct your language because when you talk in the past, okay, we need to understand why that we make mistakes. So when we do that, definitely we are going to see what change is going to happen for us. So work at that, narrate a story in English, and you should be able to, find a solution. So when I talk about the past, okay, what is the past tense of the word, for a present word? And what is the meaning of past participle? So there are a lot of grammatical things that, we always make a mess of it. And I will be there to assist you to correct that. Clear? So start narrating a story. It can be a simple story, a moral story, an inspiring story, or a devotional story. Okay, you can take up any story and start sharing with your friend, and you see your English is going to improve. Okay. All right, and finally, we have something very, very important. I have a question for you. Would you like to become a driver or a mechanic in English? So, here, you want to be a driver, then a mechanic. Now, whenever we want to speak in English, all of us want to become mechanics. That means we want to learn all grammatical terminologies. What is a noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, all kind of words. But do we do the same thing when we learn the other language? We don't, right? So what we have to do is instead of becoming a mechanic, you start becoming a driver. The meaning is when you get a bike, you have to just take the key, start the bike and start, enjoying the ride instead of looking at the cable and the wires, where it has connected, why it is connected. All the technical details are, not important for us. So it is better be a driver than a mechanic in English, and you could see that you can speak English very fluently. So we will focus on LSRW skills here. I will be giving you a lot of activities for listening skills, fun-filled activities, speaking skills, a lot of question and answer skills we will be doing it. And I think you have heard something about IELTS. International English Language Testing System. I'll be using a couple of questions from there based on my experience, which will help you to, talk to your people if you are probably traveling to, across the countries. You can just, learn some of the important questions that might, come to you when you want to go and attend the test to get the score, the band, you know. Uh, I will be there to assist you on that as well. And reading skills and also writing skills will be going in detail in this course. So finally, we have come here now. So I hope that these tips would definitely will help you. Now, finally, what I want to tell to everyone, there's a short period of time. Okay, so this demo is only about how that we are going to join this course and explore more things. See, don't worry about that you're unable to speak English. Just join the course, then you see the difference is going to happen. We are here not to make money, but we are here to help you. So keep that in your mind. English is something that is very, very important. So we will have the two, almost three parts here. Okay. In the first part, I will be dealing with the basic part of the language. Then we should move into the advanced level. Along with that, I'm also mixing up with the personality development as well. So automatically, three together, I'm just going to combine it and I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to alter your mind first, and automatically your body language, your presentation skills, whatnot. There are a lot of things there. So I'm going to work with common expressions with you, more than around 1,000 vocabularies I'm going to help you to memorize. I'll be sharing the materials with you. Pronunciation, that's something very, very important. How MTI, mother tongue influence, is spoiling our language. I'm going to assist you how to come out of this MTI problem. And inferiority complex. All, whatever your problem there, I have the experience of sharing with my friends. Thousands of students have gone through my course and they have learned it better, and right now they are in a good position. And if you want to be with them, I want you to say yes to that and just join this course. I would love to work with you, and let's together share our information and help you to learn this language. Finally, I want to conclude this session by saying that English is just a language, not a knowledge, my dear friends. Okay, communication skills. What's the meaning of communication skills? Communication means transmission of message from one person to other. But while we are transmitting that message, what kind of skill do I have? So this language is different, the skill is going to be different. We're going to work with that. So I would request all of you to join soon, and I would love to work with you and help you to learn the language faster. In just the 40 days of session, 2 hours of session every day. We're going to have an interactive session. There are a lot of work for you, fun activities with you, and then also we will learn all grammatical, terminologies that is not necessary, but still I would help you to learn. Apart from helping you to learn the definitions, I'm not going to help you only to learn the definition. We will just skip off the definition. We'll take the language into a spoken form, and we shall help you to learn it. You may be from north or south or east or west. Don't bother about it. Just join the course, and you see wonders going to happen for you. I hope that you enjoyed this session with me. Thank you so much for your time, and I really wish all the best for all of you who have spent your time in watching this video. Thank you so much. God bless.